Bugonia was directed by
I'm Emma Stone.
I'm Yorgos Lanthimos.
frequent collaborator with Emma Stone and Jesse Plemons, who have been in two of his past movies, respectively. And it's just awesome to see them working together yet again on a third film. It was absolutely wild. I loved it. I mean, I was a really big fan of Poor Things. I thought his whole take on the Frankenstein's monster idea was pretty cool, and Kinds of Kindness was awesome. It was all over the place, but I really like his films, at least. I don't know about his styles and stuff. I mean, everyone has their own opinions, but just for what the movies are, I do enjoy them a lot. And this movie threw me for a loop, and I absolutely loved it. Like, Emma Stone plays this fantastic character named Michelle Fuller, who's the CEO of this company, and they're like, I forget what they're doing, but they're just trying to save the planet or something. And then Jesse Plemons plays this character, Teddy Gatz, who is this alien conspiracy theorist, and him and his cousin, Don, played by Aidan Delbus, beautifully. I mean, man, I could totally see like Jim Belushi playing that role if this movie was made back in the day, and I think it would have been awesome. And they are just, hardcore conspiracy nerds, and they think that Michelle is an alien, right? They think that she is here to take over our planet and to kill the bees. They have like bees at their house. They're like beekeepers. They get like that fresh honey, but they think that the planet's going to be destroyed by Michelle and her race of aliens or whatever. And Jesse Plemons' character, Teddy, is just outrageous. Like, he just goes through so much to make sure that he is the savior of this planet. And it's so sad, but it's so funny. But the movie threw me for a loop, and it's just like, man, whether you feel for him or not, it's like, dude, he went the whole way. He went the whole way. But they end up going and kidnapping Michelle, right? They from her house. It was pretty wild. I mean, they show most of the funny parts in the trailer, but the movie really does like throw a curveball, and it's absolutely awesome. But he's kind of tormenting her psychologically, trying to get inside her head to be like, we know you're an alien, like tell us what you are. I mean, Teddy is a really messed up person, because he really thinks that there are aliens, and he's gone through very deep lengths to make sure that they won't take over him, his mind, his cousin, and it's just wild. Apparently it was based off of a South Korean film called Save the Green Planet. Very similar, it's just instead of it being a female CEO, it's a male CEO. I mean, but what is gender nowadays, right? But it was awesome. I mean, apparently Ari Aster almost directed the movie, so I'm kind of glad he didn't. But maybe it would have been better. Maybe it would have been worse. I don't know. But I mean, I'm not as much of a fan of Ari Aster's movies. Again, I don't care how he films his movies or what he does and all that. Just like his movies in general, directed by. It's like, minus Hereditary, I don't really care for any of his other movies. Actually, you know what? That's a lie. Minus Eddington, because Eddington was pretty fucking wild. Another like twist ending of a film. But yeah, I mean, I can only imagine if Ari Aster directed this movie, it probably would have been a little different. But Yorgos is a pretty cool director. He's like Greek or something. That's awesome. And him and Emma Stone's collaborative relationship, it's not weird or sexist or like any nonsense going on. Like, they're just really good collaborators, and like, that's awesome.
We're doing great. We just love working together, and it was a lot of fun. It was cool to do a modern day kind of like piece. It's the first time we've worked in America together, and it's cool.
Our relationship evolves over time.
Totally.
Yeah. Anything else?
We've never done press together ever.
Like, they've been working together for a while now, and he's worked with Jesse, and Jesse Plemons is one of my new favorite actors of the last couple years. So it was an awesome movie, and it was great to see them in it together and just playing off each other. And Jesse lost so much weight for this role, for sure, because he looks awfully sickly. But it just fits his whole like psychotic conspiracy theorist persona. It was awesome. I definitely enjoyed it. You should definitely go watch it. The ending will throw you for a loop. It's absolutely hilarious, honestly, but it's awesome. But yeah, check it out. Apparently Begonia, I didn't even know what that meant. I thought he made up the name for the movie, but apparently that's this theory that bees can be birthed from like a cow carcass. So like, you have a dead cow and bees can actually be birthed from it. Like, the disease and infection or whatever it is in that dead cow can like create a larva to then produce a bee. Pretty wild, pretty interesting. Yeah, I would definitely suggest you go watch it, because it was a lot of fun, and it's a pretty tight-knit story. It goes by pretty fast. There's this awesome like side plot with this cop where you don't really know what he did to Teddy, but he definitely fucked Teddy up in the head at some point, somehow, some way, and he ends up he gets his comeuppance in his own way. But it's just absolutely wild. I mean, so does Don, his cousin, unfortunately, but everybody in this movie goes through some shit, and you're just shocked to see how they all come out the other end of it, pretty much. So definitely go watch Begonia. Congratulations on another great film. 3 out of 3. So I have to go back and check out your other films. But yeah, this has been Ghost and the Craig. Thanks so much for tuning in. Like, share, and subscribe. And I will catch you guys in the next one. Peace.